Everything's alright, yes, everything's fine, and we want you to sleep well tonight.
That they are fools and they are wrong. They are not gods. They should despise.
We are occupied. Have you forgotten how down we are? I'm frightened by the crowd, for we are getting much too loud. And the path we're riding, you understand and listen.
Congratulations tomorrow night. How are you guys feeling?
We're good. I feel excited, a little bit nervous, but ready. It's
Yeah.
been a long journey of rehearsals and auditions, so just ready to get it underway.
How long have you been rehearsing for?
Since the end of September.
Well, yeah, officially in September.
Yeah, and then got into previews a week ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's been about 6 weeks by the
Yeah.
time it opens. So.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to Mahalia about kind of the focus on vocals in this performance. It
Yeah.
feels really strong. Can you talk a bit about that and that process, honing those vocals for this production?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this show, because it was written as an album, it wasn't written as a musical. It was an album first. So I think that it was always intended to be sung and played by a rock band. And that's what we're doing here, you know. So I think that when they were casting, they were looking for people that were rock singers rather than traditional theatre singers, you know, and they're very different skills. This guy can do both, unfortunately, which is very frustrating. Yeah, so I think that from the outset, that was their focus and what they were trying to get with this version of the show.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been really lovely to tap into like a different style of singing, at least for me, because I come from the musical theater world. So it's nice to kind of tap into kind of that kind of pop rock kind of era and like really get into like the grit of things. So it's been a really fun challenge, and it's been lovely to sing alongside Michael and Mahalia. Like it just brings out the best vocally for me personally.
So
you
you can't have an off night because you've got two people either side of you that never have an off
Yeah.
night. So
Yeah.
the bar gets lifted frustratingly high.
Yeah.
And what do you guys hope that people kind of walk away with? What sentiment do you hope they walk away with after seeing it?
Personally, for me, from my perspective of the show, I think that the show feels important. I think there's a real message here that is timeless, and it's a thousands and thousands of year old story, and this play itself is 50 years old, and it still feels relevant. You know, it still feels like this is its first iteration. So I feel like I would hope people are entertained and all their appetites whetted that way, and I hope that they are full of thought, and you know I think the show is complex, so I think that I hope people walk away just sort of going and just having a different perspective on a story that perhaps they thought they knew.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah, and I agree with all of that. And piggybacking off it, I think the one word that comes to mind is love. I want people to walk away feeling like there was a lot of love on stage. From us, Mahalia, from the ensemble, everybody, that there's, you know, we're a community of people kind of coming together and telling this story. And it is thought-provoking, and there are some bits and pieces where you're like, that's I'm going to have to sit on the ride home and think about that one, which is great. You know, that's what theater should do. But entertainment, and also I want them to feel like there's a lot of love on that stage.
That's true. There's love even when there's conflict.
Yeah.
Which I think, especially in today's world, where there's differences of opinions and conflict, I think people maybe have lost the ability to love someone but also disagree.
Yeah.
You know, so that's really explored in this quite strongly.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm right. If you need to pull away.
Amazing.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Good to talk to you, Nick.
You too.
You're
Nice to
great.
talk to you.
First
Thanks so much.
non-print
Yeah,
interview.
You know, yeah, wow. Look at me.
You're a
I
star.
did it at uni. Yeah.